Hi guys, it's Danial Tanvir here. In my flat in Islamabad, Pakistan, I had gone to Lahore, Pakistan for a couple of days and then to meet some family and relatives, and then I came back to Islamabad, Pakistan a couple of days ago. Anyways, how is everyone doing tonight? I'm okay. Anyways, today we are going to discuss the mental illness I have. As you guys must have seen in my previous videos, the problem I have, so you would be familiar with what I'm talking to you about, guys. Anyways, I basically have obsessive compulsive disorder and schizophrenia. I also feel depressed at many times. Now, I've had this problem since August 2007 when I fell ill in Canada, which means that I've been suffering from this mental illness for around 15 years and 4 months, which is a lifetime. Okay, in obsessive compulsive disorder, you have to perform rituals. You have to do things again and again, and they bother you all the time. In my case, I have to close switches and taps wherever I go, and not only that, I have to go to places again and again, and all that kind of stuff. So wherever I go, I end up having compulsions. For example, I have compulsion in different places of Lahore, Pakistan. I have compulsion in Islamabad, Pakistan. I have compulsion in people's houses. I have compulsion in different cities of Pakistan. I have compulsion in places I haven't even been to. And I went to stuff like that. So these are the compulsions I have. So I have other compulsions. For example, if I go to a certain country 2 times, I'll have the compulsion to go there 2 more times because 3 is an odd number and 4 is an even number. Anyways, so these compulsions bother me all the time. These compulsions bother me all the time, and the only thing I can think about are the compulsions. So all the time, day long, the compulsions are bothering me. Okay. The other thing we are going to discuss is schizophrenia. In schizophrenia, you hear voices telling you that the world is unreal. So obsessive compulsive disorder and schizophrenia is the deadliest combination. So the compulsions bother me all the time, in which I have to close switches and taps and to go to places again and again. So wherever I go, I end up having compulsions. I have compulsions in places I haven't even been to. Apart from that, the voices I hear them every other day, and I must have heard them countless times in my whole life. So the voices I must have heard them hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, because every other day I hear voices. So the voices tell me to do stuff. They tell me, "Don't you get it, Joshua? They're all watching you. They're all coming to get you. You are nothing but a coward who wants to kill himself. It's all your fault, Joshua. It's all your fault. It's all your fucking fault. They are all watching you. They are all coming to get you. This is all your fault. You've cheated on your father. You've cheated on your mother. It's all your fault." And then I tell them, please leave me alone, let me die in peace, and they're like, "No, we won't let you die in peace, we will screw you inside out." So they're so terrible, and when I'm hearing voices, I am not in my senses and I do not know what is happening to me. So the voices are just terrible. I hear them every other day, and so we discussed the voices and the compulsions. So the compulsions, as I told you before, are to close switches and taps and to go to places again and again, and having to do things again and again wherever I go. Wherever I go, the compulsions start. Okay. So it's been many years since I've been having these compulsions, and I hear voices every other day for hours and hours and hours. Sometimes I don't even get out of my bed because of the voices. I've been to countless doctors, therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists, but nothing seems to help. I take medicines. I take 5 pills in the morning. I take five pills in the night, but nothing seems to help, and I don't know what to do. So this is just terrible. I don't know what to do. I don't. As I said before, I have compulsions and I hear voices, and I've explained everything to you guys. I have done this in my previous videos again, but I just want to do it again one more time. Anyways, so the other thing I want to say is that it seems as I've been cursed by someone. I don't know if it's true or not. Anyways, today I'm going to Bangkok, Thailand for 18 days. I'll be gone to Pattaya, Thailand as well after that. And I can't wait to hit the beaches of Pattaya, Thailand, and the bookshops and nightclubs of Bangkok, Thailand. As you guys know, I love to read books and I want to become a writer and sell 1 billion copies, even if that's not likely, but I want to become the world's greatest author. Anyways, today we are leaving for Bangkok, Thailand, and I'm really excited about that because I'm gonna rock the dance floor and go to all the bookshops and the nightclubs and party all night long. As you guys know that I've been to Thailand 13 times and this is the 14th time that I'm going there. So I love to travel, I love to read books, I want to become a writer, and my mother brought me a book by some books from the United Kingdom. Yeah, one book was by Carl Sagan, who's a writer who writes about different stuff. Actually, I'm a very strong believer in aliens and UFOs, unidentified flying objects, and I want to be abducted by an unidentified flying object. I believe strongly that there's life outside Earth, and the aliens have been visiting us for hundreds of years. They've been visiting us. That's what I wanted to say, guys. So I can't wait to hit Thailand. I can't wait to hit Bangkok, Thailand. And as you know, my favorite bookshop is the Siam Paragon bookstore in Bangkok, Thailand. And I've been there many times, and the books are damn expensive. My mother gave me $299 to spend on books. So that means a lot of bahts, Baht is the currency of Thailand. So I'm gonna buy at least 12 to 13 books from the bookshop, which will be damn expensive, but I love doing that. So I'm gonna do it. Anyways, so I was just remembering the best days of my life, which were in Hawaii, when I was with my mother's sister, and they were just incredible. We listened to Indian music, and we had a great time over there. So yeah, that's what's happening. So I do know that there is life outside Earth, and the fact that what happens to us in life after death, and is there a God? Yes, these are questions to be answered, my friend. Now, I've gone through hell all my life. As you know, the illness I have, the mental illness I have, obsessive compulsive disorder and schizophrenia. And I don't think it's gonna end. That's the bitter reality. Now that this illness has started, it is not going to end, my friend. It is not going to end, this illness. My mother had a similar problem as well when she was young. And people tell me that the intensity of your illness will become less, but it's not gonna end. Someone once told me that you will not die, but you will have a very miserable life. Yes, that's what someone told me. Now I have to suffer so much for no fault of my own, and I don't know what I've done wrong to deserve all these sufferings. I mean, God makes people suffer so much for no reason. Now how can God do this to people? I don't know what to say. I think God is unfair, making people suffer so much for no reason whatsoever. Just look at around you. There's so much misery, sufferings and injustice in the world. I mean, how can this be allowed to happen? There are such bad things that happen to people. So right now I'm in my room in Islamabad, Pakistan, and in a couple of hours I'll be going to the Islamabad International Airport with my father, and my father's friend is also going with us to Thailand. And I'll be arriving at the Swarna Bhumi International Airport in Bangkok, Thailand, and I'll just love Thailand. I just love going there. I had gone to Cambodia in 2019 and I just loved it. I went via Qatar and Cambodia was just lovely. When I go to the bookshop in Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand, I have to buy novels, I have to buy memoirs, I have to buy books on religion and philosophy, I have to buy books on Cambodia and Vietnam and Laos and stuff like that, Thailand, literature on Thailand, books on Thailand. So I'm just gonna go wild in that bookshop. Okay, we've talked about a lot of stuff now. I love reading books and I want to become a writer, but the thing that I get put off the most in the world is when I read a book and I forget what I read. That's a very big problem I have, but now I remember what I read. I have only read around 320 plus books in my life, which is nothing compared to people who have read thousands of books. Yeah. So I've always wanted to become a writer ever since I was 13 or 14 years old. And I love to read. Yeah. Yeah. So we talked about the compulsions in which I have to close switches and taps again and again and to go to places again and again. We talked about the voices which are here telling me that the world is unreal and the whole world is a setup and nonsense like that. We've talked about God, we've talked about aliens, we've talked about UFOs, unidentified flying objects, we've talked about life after death, we've talked about life outside Earth, so we talked about all this stuff. Yes, now I am really hungry and I feel like having Nutella pancakes from Bangkok, Thailand, but I can't because I'm pre-diabetic and I do not want to get diabetes. I am going to go to the bookshop in Thailand and I'm going to hit the Khao San Road in Bangkok, Thailand, which is my favorite place, which is a party place for the whole world to come and dance and rock the dance floor. As I told you before, there's a very nice small bookshop at the Khao San Road where I'm buying my books from and they are damn cheap. And my favorite hotel in the Khao San Road is the Khao San Palace Hotel, which has a lovely swimming pool and I can get to make friends from all over the world over there. So I'm going to Bangkok first. From there I'll take the bus or taxi to Pattaya. I'll be staying in a couple of hotels and doing parasailing over there, hitting the nightclubs, Indian discotheques, Russian discotheques, American discotheques, Thai discotheques, and then I will be gone to the walking street of Pattaya, Thailand. Then I come back to Bangkok. I go to the bookshop, I go to the Khao San Road, and then my father wants to go again to Pattaya because we don't have that much money to stay in Thailand for a long time because Pattaya is cheap and we have a friend over there, so my father wants to go to Pattaya again. Anyways, we've talked about all this stuff, guys. No one even watches my videos or gives comments. It's really pathetic, I don't think anyone likes my videos as a matter of fact. Anyways, there's a very famous writer called Dan Barker. His full name is Danial Edwin Barker. So he's a very famous writer and from the United States of America, and I'm his friend. I went in 2015. I went to Connecticut with my father's. I went to Connecticut to meet my father's friend, and he bought me his book, and I contacted him on the email, and I'm in touch with him, and he sends me his books free of cost from the United States of America to Pakistan. They're such nice people, sending you books free of cost. Anyways, so I'm just getting ready to go to the airport and I don't know when my sufferings will end. I do want to live in Canada as a matter of fact, or probably the United States of America. Anyways, let me just get ready and just hit Thailand. Bye guys.